Hello YouTube! It's Toy Adventures here again with another figure review, and you already know from the title, and I'm super excited to show it. We have, about time, the Destruct-A-Saurs Pteranodon Copter attack set. Now, I know you guys are wondering where I got this, because this has been, the holy grail for a while for a lot of collectors. It was on Walmart.com, that's where I bought it. It's still there, and it's still available. They actually have quite a few for $40. Really good price, and I'll get more into it later, but I just want to go over the quick history behind the set. So for those of you guys who didn't know, the Destruct-A-Saur line was actually a whole toy line prepared for Toys R Us to be a Toys R Us exclusive. They had the Raptor, the Dimetrodon, the Pteranodon, the Dilophosaurus planned, and they also had a T-Rex set planned. The T-Rex set, I believe, got canceled and was only released in very small numbers at Comic-Con. And when Toys R Us went under, the rest of the line kind of went in limbo until it appeared at Mexico. And then some of them went on Amazon, but they weren't really in stock. They were more like they'd ship in a few months. But with the Mexico deal, they got the whole Destruct-A-Saur line. And leaving the rest of the world, including the U.S., kind of wondering when we're going to get it. And finally, this is the only Destruct-A-Saur set that appeared on Walmart.com, but when it appeared, I got it as soon as I saw it, because I know this is just the beginning. Well, at least I hope. I really hope they're gonna get the rest of the Destruct-A-Saur line. I mean, this was a whole killer one to start with, because this is the one I wouldn't want to have to pay the ridiculous amount of money to ship from Mexico. So I'm happy they started off with this set, but I'm really hoping they continue this. And they bring in, especially the Raptor set. I know the Raptor's pretty common, but that's the one I want the most. The Raptor, the Dilophosaurus, the Pteranodon, and the Dimetrodon. I'll go ahead and show you guys all the sets I'm talking about right now. So now that you guys are a little more familiar with the Destruct-A-Saur line and where it stands, then you know why this is so special. Because previously, if you lived in the U.S. or pretty much anywhere else in the world and you wanted the Destruct-A-Saur line, you'd have to pay the exuberant prices over on eBay, or you'd have to hope that you could find a friend from Mexico that would be willing to ship you these. But now, at least this set is available on Walmart.com. I get a ton of questions of where I get my stuff when I clearly say it in the video. Walmart.com. Just go in there. All you gotta do is type in Destruct-A-Saurs. Here, look, I'll even give you guys the proper spelling. There you go. That's all you gotta type in. And it takes you straight to it. So, now that we've gone over the history of the set and why it's so important, let's get into what we see right now. So, first things first, like any of the subgenres, battle damage, legacy, so on, it has its little catchphrase title right there, Destruct-A-Saur. Mine is a little dented, which is funny because when it came in the Walmart box, it had a whole string, like this long, like row of those big inflatable, I don't know what you'd call them, but like those big, like the inflatable padding that they pack into packages now, like Amazon. But it had a bunch of them. But somehow, still, the package is dented right there. I don't care. I don't keep my stuff in the boxes, so I don't mind. Anyway, you get Owen in blue right there, Jurassic World, magnetic destruction. So apparently these new Destruct-A-Saur dinosaurs have magnets in their mouths and beaks that attach to certain points on the set that causes a battle damage feature. Hence, Destruct-A-Saurs. I think that's a really cool idea, and I'm really looking forward to opening this. So on the side, your standard cage-like Jurassic World packaging. On the back, it says magnetic destruction. The Pteranodon's beak touches here, or I guess, I don't know. Yeah, I think right there, and right here in the front, because look, the front right here has this little white dot, and so does the side right here. So I don't know if that is the button, or that black thing is the button. One of them is the button to activate the door. I wonder if there's a button that activates the propellers. That'd be really cool. It's kind of like the Jurassic Park 3 helicopter. And yeah, not much more on the back. Here is the canceled T-Rex set right here. Get that in focus. Comes with like a little generator. The mercenary that keeps getting that already peg warming shelves. And the Extreme Chompin' model that's also peg warming at Walmart and Target. Well, at Target it's the Legacy Collection. At Walmart it's the Battle Damage one. Regardless, the model itself has been overused, and that's probably why it got canceled, because they've already released that T-Rex twice, and the mercenary is already a peg warmer. Alright, so now that we've gotten all that out of the way, let's go ahead and open this up. And we're back. Okay, so we got everything unboxed, and I was messing around with it, and I'm really impressed with this set. So, right off the bat, let's go ahead and just get into the helicopter first. He's really the big selling point, in my opinion. This Pteranodon, surprisingly enough, is just a rehash of another figure. I'll get into that in a little bit. But for the helicopter, it's pretty much everything I've wanted. Like I said, I wanted that button, this little black button right here. Well, if you press that, the propellers do, in fact, spin. So, big A+ right there, right off the bat. Really nice that that's in there. That really just helps to play. I can imagine me as a little kid having a helicopter that could do that. It's so much fun because it adds so much realism to the playtime. And so I was right about these little buttons right here. These are the magnets that unlock the door, or pretty much unlock the braking feature. As for the side door, trying to take it off without the magnet is pretty tough, but you can do it. You can manage it. And with the front windshield, it comes right off. So you don't need the magnet to break them off. If you want to get a figure in there or out without having to use a magnet, it is very easily doable. On the bottom here, there's a little winch and crane, I guess, that can you can have figures have a last-minute escape. Maybe he needs to jump on it before the helicopter can take off. Just a few ideas. But that pretty much wraps it up for the helicopter. How does the damage feature work? Well, here's the Pteranodon. That leads right into the Pteranodon. So here's the dinosaur of the set. It has a little... You guys see that? You see that little metal bar right there? That's the magnet. And it's kind of hidden in the beak. But it's made in a way that way the Pteranodon can never fully close its beak. Which is kind of a bummer, but it doesn't really bother me. One thing you'll notice is he feels very light. He's like hollow. He feels like a cheap toy. Like he's very easily broken. And here's why. It's simply because he's a gutted repaint version of this. This is the Roarvorce Wave 2 Pteranodon. It is the same exact figure, except this one has electronics in it. Annoying electronics. And a different paint scheme. But this one feels a lot more heftier, better plastic. But yeah, they are the same. Ugh, I need to get a wider shot. So as you can see right here, these are the exact same mold. But this one is hollow, it has no electronics in it, while this one does. This one still has the wing flapping feature, but no sounds to accompany it. Just wanted to show you guys that, because I thought this was either going to be the Legacy collection kind of Pteranodon, but it's not. It is actually the Roarvorce version, which is really cool. I know they've done this with similar sets, mainly the Baryonyx Lava set. I didn't think they'd do it here, but they did, so, you know, they gave you a bigger Pteranodon. Still feels a little cheap, but I'm gonna take it. I like it. Let's get into the detail itself. Let's get into the action figure itself. So, as a dinosaur action figure, this one just barely cuts the line of quality for Mattel. It has a very cheap feel to it, and it's a hollow body. You can tell that just by holding it. It feels very light, very cheaply made, plastic-wise, but as in the detail, it's right up there with Mattel's other superb action figures. You have all these different I don't know what you'd call them, just like the skin flap detail on the membrane part of the wings. It is just really nice. I still am going to say that I think, pardon me, that Jurassic Park 3 had the best Pteranodon action figures and still does. So these aren't as good as Jurassic Park 3's Pteranodons, but they're good. I mean, they're certainly the second best. Give you a nice good look at the detail on the eye. So I really like that aggressive looking eye. It actually looks a lot better in person than it does on camera that I'm noticing right now. Just give you a nice good look at the wings. The paint job leaves something to be desired. It's mainly just an orange with a brown upper body and some red decals on the head and just a very really like puke colored green on the on like accents on the wings. So not really too hot about the paint scheme going on here, but then again, that could be said with the rest of the Destruct-A-Saur line. I mean, even with the Raptor, I'm not really a total fan of that paint job, but I really like that Raptor mold. It's originally the battle damage mold. But with this one, I'm not really too big of a fan of Pteranodons in the first place. And to have this, it's good, but I could ask for more. Now we're getting nice up and close for the last part of the review, the action figure. And this is pretty much the second thing I was most excited for out of this set. And here's why. I've been wanting a basic ACU figure for so long. Ever since I saw the first Jurassic World, I've been wanting just a basic ACU trooper. And we've never gotten that until now. We've got a wish granted. Now, granted, it is an ACU pilot with the pilot helmet, but you could easily just pop off the head and pop on one of the random Mercs heads from the rest of the line, and boom, you have an ACU trooper. That's probably what I might do. So if you guys are following me on my Instagram, toyadventures_, you might see this guy with a different head once in a while. But as for now, sorry, the table I have this on is super shaky. As for now, I'm just going to keep him as the pilot. He actually has some pretty nice detailing. He has his little ACU combat vest with a bunch of ammo pouches down here. And he's got a nice little decal. This is what surprised me. Come on. Got a nice little Jurassic World decal on the shoulder. Very cool. I love that little attention to detail. Probably could have used it on the rest of his body because as you guys know, the ACU have a dark blue camo. They don't just have dark blue. I'm not so sure about the pilots. I'm pretty sure they all wear the same stuff, but I could be wrong. So don't quote me on that. He's got the nice combat pants with the what are these called? Blinking on me. Knee pads. And his boots, nothing's painted down here. It's all just one solid color. And going around the back, you don't got much. You just have more of the vest detailing. As for his pilot helmet, I'm not very familiar with military-esque equipment, at least not modern ones. But he's got all these different optics on there. I think those are optics. I don't know. It's a helicopter's pilot helmet. And he's got his cool dude sunglasses on. A thing about those is mine are not painted on so well. You can see that little, whoops. Come on, let's get nice and in there. Right about there, that little white flake. Yeah, that's supposed to be black. That is also part of the sunglasses. It's nothing a Sharpie can't fix, but this is really my first dabble with Mattel's QC issues. And I'm lucky I didn't get burned so bad. That's a pretty tame little issue compared to what other people have been dealing with, where faces have been printed on like slightly to the left. So I'll take my little sunglasses error over the other stuff that's out there. So still impressed, still happy, and I'm hoping Mattel, if you're watching this, definitely do more ACU figures. Definitely. People want them. Probably more so than like Jurassic Park security figures. But I definitely want more ACU figures. I want an ACU pack. You know how they're doing all these new packs with like the submarine and the Indominus and the Mosasaurus and the lava baryonyx? I want one with the camouflaged Indominus and a pack of ACU troopers with, is his name Hidama? The Japanese ACU trooper from the first Jurassic World. Just give us a battle pack like that, or just a battle pack of ACU troopers, or just release some single card. Just release more ACU troopers, and I'll buy them up like hotcakes, because I love army building these guys, because these are so much fun to take pictures with. So that's one of the reasons I really, really wanted to get this set, is because it came with an ACU trooper. Because I love the ACU. I love the ACU. So I'm happy about this. Let's go ahead and let's move on to scaling. How does the helicopter and figure scale in? Not so much the Pteranodon, because as I said, he's kind of the thing I wasn't really excited for. But let's get on with the review. Okay, guys, you guys are going to call me a dunce for this, but that's only because I am. I completely forgot to show you guys. Yeah, I know what you guys heard back there. I completely forgot to show you guys the whole gimmick of this toy line. The destructibility with the magnets. My bad. That was a pretty big oversight. And I'm about to correct that now. Yeah, see, my table's really shaky. So, you just take the magnet and you put it over the little battle damage part, and this wall pops out. Oh, no! But at least we got our windshield. Oh, no, that's gone, too! And then all the Pteranodons fly out, and the Indominus goes crazy, and yeah, you can totally recreate the scene of that movie. Super cool. I also really like the fact that this is the same kind of model of helicopter, albeit scaled down. But still, the creativity's there. The feature works great. And it's super easy. What I'd suggest doing is these two tabs right here in the front part of the door piece. You just slide those in first. And then you plug that in. Windshield goes in real easily. And then you're ready to go. Oh, something broke out. Time to go kick some butt. Oh no, another Pteranodon! Later, dude. Okay, now we can get on to scaling. And yeah, you guys already heard it in the background. Here he is with the thrash and throw. Oh, here it is. So used to doing a single character, I'm not used to doing a set. Yep, there we go. Classic thrash and throw standing issues. So there it is with the thrash and throw. This is where the helicopter seems like it's a little small. But I can forgive it. I mean, compared to Hasbro's ideal of a helicopter toy, this is leagues above it. Here it is with the, I think it's Texacon Tiger. I don't know. It's the Jurassic World armored car. I don't know what it is. It's a car. It has Jurassic World on the side. It looks pretty tough. Looks like a tough man's car. And this guy goes great with it. They're kind of like the same color palette. Looks really good together. You know, you got your JP team ready to wrangle up some dinos. Alright guys, this is going to go ahead and wrap up the review. I'm going to do my announcements now than at the beginning of the video, because I know you guys want to get into the review. So those of you guys that are still interested in this, I'll go ahead and start. So, news on the next video. It is going to be the Indoraptor Part 2. I know you guys have been requesting that a lot. So, yep, I'm going to attend to your guys' needs. So, that's coming. I don't know when it's going to start filming, but I'll try and do it soon. I want to take my time with this video. With me, I'm going to be getting a job soon, so I'm not going to be able to produce as much videos as I would be able to when I was free all the time. But I'll try and make as many as before I get back into the workforce. But that's all I really have to say for now. Like I said before, guys, if you guys want to help keep the channel afloat or support the artist, go ahead and check out our Patreon down below. We could really use the help. Anything you guys can to donate, it greatly appreciated. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. Thanks for watching, guys. Video. I don't know if the next video is gonna be the Indoraptor hunt, but it is coming. Hopefully soon. I don't know when, but we're probably going to start filming within the week at best. If you guys want to be up to date with all the news, I post on there whenever I'm recording, whenever I'm editing, whenever I'm about to post on my Twitter. My Twitter is the same name as my Instagram. It is toyadventures_. Go ahead and follow both of them. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Toy Adventures. Out. Who would win? Technologically advanced helicopter with minigun on the side and a highly trained operative, or a Flappy Boy?